we're going to be doing another live stream, which kind of like a podcast, where we're going to be talking about, like, random topics and stuff. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I was going to sketch to this design idea I had for a t-shirt, but I'm not going to. That's not exactly what we're doing. At first, we're just going to do a podcast where we're going to be talking about random topics, and if you guys have any ideas for things we can talk about, make sure to leave them in the comments, because we are pretty lost most of the time. Anyway, you guys should introduce yourselves, because I'm here talking with my friends on the Discord. They're like admins. They take care of things because I can't. I guess I'm a sad person. But yeah, you guys have to introduce yourselves.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Sierra.
Hello.
Well,
This introduction is good.
Hi, I'm Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I am
Okay,
Mo.
guys,
I'm
this
disappointed in Connor.
Connor's one of our people that is here now. And that makes sense.
Hi, I'm Pop Tart, and I'm so excited to just be here.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm Cherry, and I still like burbs.
She's liked burbs in both live streams.
Hi, I'm Chloe, and I also like birds.
The thick burbs?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Wiser, and I am a bird.
I thought you were Connor.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought you were
Connor.
Connor.
I
You
thought
can't
you
be
were
wiser
saying
now.
him.
Yeah, you are Connor.
Can't back
I
off.
like.
Like I said before, no, you're a disappointment.
I am a disappointment.
So much.
I'm kidding.
Let me see.
What is happening?
And I'm
I think-
Zeke. Michael. The guy who tags you all. Except not this time, because Bodhi here. Well, salute. I call him Bodhi. Bodhi just want to tag you this time. Not me.
Yeah, I got the middle fingers this time.
Your guys' introductions. I love how half of the introductions weren't actually any of their actual names. They just kind of like made up things.
We can't.
And I
We
like
can't put our
burbs
names
was
out on
what?
the internet.
What
No,
kind of
of
sick person
course
says
We
that?
can't. We can't put names or pictures on the internet. Stranger danger.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't think that quite makes sense.
Sorry. I keep thinking of the Johnny Test picture.
No.
What?
No. Please stop.
The Johnny Toast what? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's nothing.
Wait.
Johnny Toes.
I think we should just start.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, guys. So what do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, first of all, we should probably, well, get this out of the way first.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with the community? We have an Amino now. Apparently. Don't know when that happened, but we have an Amino now.
Yeah,
So-
we have an
Last Sunday.
Amino. It's so cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
so-
some of you guys moderate the Amino as well as the Discord. All of these people here, obviously, because they're on Discord, they're all moderators from the Discord, and some of them have moved over to Amino, though we don't have. I don't think everyone has moved over yet. We might as well move them all over some point. But
I'm in
Amino is
the,
super fun. It is like a place to go to just post art and stuff, because on Discord
I run
we
the
were
group.
posting art originally, and it was a little hard to keep track of what was posted on Discord because it's not made for posting art. But then Amino, it's better for posting art, but then Discord's better for talking, and then we're confused and we now have two places, so we don't know what we're doing, but you know, it's great. And yeah, though I don't have a link. I didn't put any links in the description besides to the Discord, so if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is down there, and that's pretty much where we do like live stream stuff and or have talks, I guess. I don't know. That's what we do there. There's conversations being had all the time.
Yeah, so as you guys have noticed, we kind of, got rid of 3/4 of the art category on the Discord. That's why we kind of, all the art stuff going onto the Amino right now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Amino works really well for that. It's really easy to get on there, and I can like people's pictures and comment on them so simply, and it just makes my life so much easier. Yeah.
Yes, and if her life's easier, our lives are easier. No,
Not
Our
really. No,
jobs
my
are
life's
not- our-
easier. That
Nope.
means you have more
Nope.
work. That's what that means.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense.
It's so
Well.
simple and for categories and stuff.
Oh,
I think we're not getting paid for this.
oh yeah. Don't worry. You're
Again.
paid with my respect.
I was told I was being paid. Okay.
You've never told you anything. He forged a text, me telling him I was going to pay him. He forged it and then sent it back to me, like he had to prove to me that I wrote him, which made no sense. The logic behind that.
I can still prove it. Watch.
I feel like you know how there's fine print on certain things. You'll get something without fine print and put fine print on it, and then send it back. Like I signed it.
Exactly. He tries to convince you that you wrote him, and it makes no sense.
And it works.
It doesn't work. When does it ever work? Has it ever actually worked in your lifetime?
Yes, when I did it to you.
I give you an F for finesse.
It didn't work that time.
Mhm.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
So,
I mean, we should probably also say that we didn't forget your Discord people as well. We're kind of halfway through thinking of what to do with the Discord, because
Yeah, we're trying to find something to do with it that will give it like a big purpose, kind of like how everything has some sort of purpose that like revolves around like some sort of maybe a video series on the channel. So then it feels like it has some sort of incorporation, but we're not entirely sure what to do with the Discord for that. So we're always open to ideas if you guys have any.
Yeah, I mean, so far we've thrown around the ideas of like making an active members role. So like, I mean, we've seen a few regulars here on the server, just, talking, doing stuff. So if you're active, you may get a role that can lead to other things that have yet to be decided. Yeah, that could range from anything.
Figure all that out.
Yeah, I mean, that could range from anything.
Hopefully, we can figure something out. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Do you think there would be a way to make up some sort of thing that you could do? It could even be sort of like a game in a sense, but I'm not entirely sure.
They get a gift basket.
The gift basket. No.
Or maybe
Containing
like
death.
It'd be like Easter.
Easter.
Oh my god, you look like the girl from Brave.
What?
Someone
Oh my
leave
gosh,
comments.
no. I have heard that so many times. You have no idea. You have no idea how many times I've heard that since Brave came out.
like Merida from Brave.
Before that came
Oh.
out, before the movie came out, no one ever said that, of course, obviously. But then once that movie
I
came out,
wonder
that's
why.
all I ever heard. Forever.
Yeah, but-
And I still hear it to this day, that I look like Merida.
But then you have girls named Elsa being like, oh my god, like, do you want to build a snowman? And it's like, no.
What kind of person is
I
actually
know.
named
I
Elsa,
can
though?
only imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't not name my daughter Elsa.
Aww.
I mean, it's just they just have to live with that for the rest of their life. People are like, you mean like Elsa from Frozen? And they like wink like they're the first person who came up with it.
Yeah, I mean, my cat is just gonna have to deal with the fact that she's named after a killer bunny. You know, Bunny from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
It's just,
I was like, what killer bunny? What are you
Yeah,
talking
I love
about?
Yeah, why is there,
I
Why is your
love
bunny
Bunny
named
too.
wait, why is your cat named after a rabbit?
I mean, I look at the personalities that you have, and it fits.
But when do you name a cat after a cat? It's like a cat after a rabbit. It's confusing.
No, I mean,
Cat.
I wouldn't name a cat cat. That's just like.
Name a cat cat. Wait, we name people cat. So
Oh my god, you're right. I had a roommate named Cat.
Salmon cat.
Oh,
No, I do have a cat named Sushi as well.
Oh my god.
Susie.
Oh, I need to reevaluate my naming system.
You do.
It actually
You
sounds really
definitely do.
cute.
People name like a pig pork chop, and that just seems what?
Oh my god.
Why would you name
That's
something?
what we're supposed to be talking about.
Bethany, you've got
awful.
a name to live
You
up
might as
to.
well.
Like, yeah, he better be a pork chop in the next couple of years.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
you might as well.
Oh,
If you're a farmer,
awful.
you're a farmer and you own a chicken, just call it food. I mean, it's gonna happen at some point.
I don't think that's quite how it works.
Oh man, I'm
Now,
so glad I don't have a farm.
No, name it chicken liver.
Oh no.
Chicken liver.
I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, I
I
thought we
neither
were
do I.
supposed to be.
Yeah, what happened?
What were the topics you guys came up with?
You know what? 4th of July.
4th of
is
July,
tomorrow.
yeah.
What have y'all got
Yes,
planned?
Yes. 4th of
I work tomorrow.
Yes!
You work on the 4th?
In the morning, and then
This
I go
is
home.
like...
And then
this
I don't
is
know,
the-
do stuff.
Well, I mean, at least you get off at night.
That's true.
Yep.
Mostly people only ever do stuff at night anyway on the 4th. I don't think there's much that people do in the morning besides maybe like a cookout or something.
True.
And this is like the first 4th of July I've had off in like years, and I'm so excited.
Oh wow.
I've
I'm
never
gonna-
celebrated it, so yeah,
This is
I was
the,
like, I have heard about it, and I saw many people celebrating it. It actually seemed cool.
This is the
What?
14th, 4th of July I've had off in my life.
Okay, so what?
Wow.
I'm older than him.
But yeah, for 4th of July, I don't really have much of anything we're planning on doing. Normally we would like go and see like fireworks or something. But for the last few years we haven't really done that because once we moved to Indiana, for some reason, I guess the laws on fireworks are a little more lenient because so many people are setting off these huge fireworks, like your neighbors and everyone, and it's crazy. If you go through town, it's like, it's scary, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's like everywhere.
it's actually really interesting. It makes it so you don't
Yeah.
really feel like you have to go find the fireworks. You can like be anywhere and see fireworks.
The fireworks come to
It's
you.
weird.
Hopefully not too close.
I mean, we go to like the backwaters of New Jersey every year, and when I say backwaters, I mean basically half the state. But so
Oh.
they were firing rockets out of tubes, just like nylon tubes, and then one tilted over, and it slid across my brother's face, and he's fine. But
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to go to New Jersey again.
He
I
It's
was
have
terrifying.
He's fine. I just said he's fine.
I have a funny I have a funny 4th of July story, like a secondhand story. So growing up, I had this friend named Freedom, and she.
Okay, I didn't hear a single part of that story. It's just someone laughing.
Growing up, I had this friend, and she was named Freedom. And when she was, I think, about 4, her parents took her to go see fireworks, and they went off, and she got scared, so she started running away. And her parents were running after her, like,
Oh my
Freedom! Freedom! And
What the heck?
Are you sure that's a story and not a joke? Because it really sounds like
No!
That's a joke. It's gotta be a joke.
I grew up with her. She was like one of my best friends.
Please
When
tell
was
me her
the first
father
time
is
she
Mel
went to see
Gibson.
fireworks? How old is she?
That is so. That is so cute and
I
funny.
don't understand how you'd be scared of fireworks unless it was like the first time you went.
I think it was like she was like 4, but
I'm trying to wonder how many accidents happen just from 4th of July alone. It's like one of the most dangerous holiday ideas
Yeah.
of all
Yeah.
time.
like way too
Whose
many.
idea was that?
Oh my god, I have
America's-
a story.
It's like,
Hmm?
why would you, your idea for like, let's celebrate, let's set off these giant pretty bombs, yay, and you wonder why things go wrong.
Okay,
What's
so-
it all
I-
into the paper?
I celebrate 4th of July, as you can judge by my accent. I dress up in fully American colored clothing with stars everywhere, and yeah, why not?
Yes. Smash a bunch of boxes of tea and start screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I drink the tea, I don't throw it.
My dear Bodie, you know what we should do with the 4th of July?
I don't celebrate, just in case anyone went over their heads.
We should go into GTA and play 9 rounds of golf.
Not this again.
What? And
There
That's
was
a lot
a
of rounds of
time
golf.
where a firework it tipped over and it was shooting fireworks everywhere, like, and then it went like straight towards where we were sitting, and I dived like it was something out of a movie. Like,
oh my gosh,
That
that's
is
like
exactly
terrifying.
what happened to my brother because it just tipped and it was a 3 loaded, just 3 skimmed past him and one of them whacked him in the face.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds so
It was
dangerous.
so dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
He thought I came
The
up
worst
behind
thing
him
we
and slapped
do-
him and then he turned around and saw the firework explode and started
Terrible. The only thing we used to use just
What?
the smoke grenades. You know, like
Yeah.
the things that let off a ton of smoke. That's all we ever did as kids. So it wasn't really that dangerous. More like we'd like walk over there and like cough at it because we were stupid and stood under it.
Oh,
but
I know
that was a bad
exactly what
idea.
you're talking
But, yeah.
about.
But that's what we did. We didn't really use any explosive-y things until later, but we still don't use big ones. I've never tried big ones. Those things creep me out. Those
Have
are
you ever
scary.
seen one of the smoke ones that you're talking about that are just like massive and just
I know.
just like
It
fill
fills
up the
the
yard
entire
for like 20
like
minutes.
street. The entire
Yeah.
street's full of that. It must be really
Great.
annoying.
I have a lot of 4th of July injury stories involving those.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
They're not good.
Like,
Yeah.
sprinklers were the thing that were like everyone's childhood. They always wanted sprinklers because they're so fun, but
mean
then they'd burn themselves every
sparklers?
year.
Oh.
Oh, sparklers. Yeah, sprinklers. That's like the water.
The
things you
water-
play in with
Kind of
water.
the opposite of fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone stops talking at once.
2-second awkward silence.
I'd like to, stay a healthy distance away from explosives because I know I don't sound like it, but I kind of enjoy living.
What? No.
Oh my
You
god.
don't say.
There's so much to be excited for in the world. So why bother? Why would I want to go
What
do
was it,
something
like some video
suicidal?
game
Like,
character, Chinese?
Communism.
oh yes,
racing?
Chinese. Yes.
Smoke bomb once burned a permanent hole in my skin.
What?
What?
Permanent.
What?
What?
Well, very
Permanent.
tiny. Probably couldn't find
What
it
is
now.
that?
It happened.
I mean, keep in mind that a single firework killed an army of Huns in the valley leading to the capital of China.
Ah, I see. Yes. Milan. Good movie.
Great
Can we
movie.
go back to the
Yes.
part where someone got a hole burned in their skin?
No.
Are we just gonna? Are we
I
just?
don't-
Oh, yeah, the rite of passage. Communism.
Okay, I didn't hear half of the conversation. I just every once in a while hear communism.
I don't
What?
understand why.
That's not what I thought we were talking about.
I didn't
No
think
idea.
so either.
I could go on a rant about communism in theory, but that's not what this is about, so I'm not
Oh,
going
Oh
Anyone
my god.
cares for? I mean,
You know, it's actually really fascinating to watch you draw.
Stalker.
Everyone's stalking you right
I
now.
know.
Yeah, I'm watching. I got.
Stalking at this point.
I've got YouTube pulled up, but I've got it. I've got it
I've
muted.
realized quickly
Wait,
that I
you're
don't
drawing
actually
right
have an
now?
imagination of my own.
Yeah, drawing.
I've done nothing but draw
I knew
other
that.
people's characters for so long that I don't have an imagination where I'm like, okay, well, how do I make up my own thing? Because I'm so used to drawing other people's characters or other people's things that I never have to make up my own, and I realized I don't have an imagination in that sense at all. I sit here like, what do I do? Because normally I follow something, and I'm not sure what to do without something to follow.
I
hard.
drew Lisa from Blackpink. That's about it.
What?
Oh my.
What?
Oh.
I just heard Blackpink, what?
I drew Lisa from Blackpink. That's about it. I don't really draw things of my own. I wish I could. But
K-pop. K-pop has become so popular.
I just.
In
I
America,
just draw,
anyway. I mean, of course, it's always been popular in Korea, but like.
Just like Nomad of Nowhere. Got him.
I just draw a lot of.
No matter
Supergirl
nowhere,
and
I didn't even
just
hear
call
about
a
it
day.
until you told me. So yeah, guys, what do you want to talk about?
I'm looking at the comments on YouTube, and then I was
Let's
reading.
Oh
talk
yeah,
about-
same here.
I don't
Let's go
know.
look at our agenda
Yeah.
here. Our
Oh,
officially,
yeah.
yes. Let's go look at the
Historical
agenda.
accuracy
It's
They
funny
have an
because I have
official
it
agenda.
in my hand, and I'm not even I'm looking at something else.
Now, let's see. So we done the 4th. We can do.
We could
I
do
guess-
art.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue because we were going down the trail of art related stuff. So why don't
That's
we go
true,
there?
You know what?
Sure.
What is your guys' favorite thing to draw? Like not necessarily like a person or like an animal, but what's like your favorite thing when you're drawing? What's your favorite thing to do?
Abstain. Not hands.
I don't really draw much, but if I do
For
draw,
me,
it's usually just
the-
whatever.
Yeah, but for me, it's like coloring in a sense, like not the normal coloring, but it's like when you add really weird colors. I love doing that.
I love
Trench coats and capes, anything
shading.
that's really long and flowy.
Yeah, I
I'm a
have to say,
Yeah.
I draw superheroes a lot, and I love capes. I love drawing capes.
I haven't drawn
Like,
a
that's
cape in so
why-
long, I wouldn't even know.
It's like genuinely the reason why Nomad of Nowhere is so interesting because of the way they animate the cow.
They animated
Which
I
is
just
just
get
a
so
giant-
tired.
It's just a giant flop of motion. That's all it is. But you know,
Hold up, I'm gonna stop you right there. I heard how they animate a cow.
I heard
Is that what you said? I thought he said cow.
cowl.
No, I heard
Owl?
owl. I knew what
I
you were
heard
talking
cow.
about.
Oh.
I was so
Cow.
confused. It's like, why is a cow a floppy thing of animation? I'm like, that's a
No,
weird
it's not a
cow.
cow. It's just a,
I've got to
grape,
draw
I
a
guess.
floppy cow now. Floppy.
I
Don't
never
start.
watched anything in my life where I was like, wow, that's a good cow. It's animated so well. 10/10. Made the
I
whole
can't
show
even
worth
believe
watching.
how good the cows are.
just
Best cows around.
Cows.
Silence.
Indeed.
I've just realized I can't tell the gender of my own drawing.
good job.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's go see. No, you are right.
Yeah.
Is it a man or is it a woman?
It's a
both.
V-22.
The answer is
Osprey.
yes.
V-22
yes.
Osprey
It's a
military
Groy.
attack
The
helicopter.
answer is yes. It's an F-16
Groy.
fighter jet.
It could
It's a
be
V-22
either.
multi-platform military Osprey.
it's an android.
Standard issue.
With optional side airbags.
What does that mean?
V-22s do not have
It means
airbags.
that
I've
the
done the research.
optional airbags, like you can use them or you don't. You know, it's
Mhm.
your choice.
Like a rocket bike with optional side airbags.
I need one of those.
I mean, you own it now.
Yes, rocket bike. I crash into like lampposts every like 5 seconds. Oh, and we're talking about a video game, not real life.
Oh, you're talking about a video
Okay.
game? You freaked me out. I was like, what? You're like driving something and you're like constantly hitting into stuff? I'm like, that can't be legal.
I don't think we even have bikes with like we don't have motorcycles with rocket technology yet. I don't think, but we might somewhere.
What if
I mean, we might. I just feel like we're
We
never gonna
might.
hear it ever because the person decimated themselves. So they don't exist anymore. They're in ash.
Yes.
Bits of ash.
dark humor.
Attaches rocket to motorcycle. Dies.
Rest in peace.
Says
Right. So
I love the
Our-
awkward pauses.
our,
That's the best.
The next
no,
one.
that was the
Our
moment of
handy
silence for the
dandy.
guy. That was the
Oh,
moment of
okay,
silence
moment
for the
of
guy who
silence,
had
right.
decimated himself with the rocket bike.
I thought it was a minute of silence. We have to do
Let's
it for a
look at
minute.
our handy dandy.
We literally have. We were writing this last night, and by we I mean like Sarah, Bodie, and I, and we have 4 subjects. We were like, "This is gonna last us, yeah."
Nope.
Let's go on.
That's why
The
you
next
come up
one
with
for
like
about 6.5
80
hours.
topics.
Can I intervene real quick? Someone is
Yeah.
like, someone in Discord is like, is Mosalu South African? Is that kind of not quite?
Oh
I'm
my god!
not from America, but that's not
Dude,
quite where I'm from.
Just
You
assume his
honestly
race.
sound a little bit like my mom. My mom is South African. You do.
I'm British and Indian. I'm not South African. I live in England. I'm not from South Africa.
Actually,
Actually.
Oh,
Actually.
I'm quite concerned about what they're about to say next.
That was
Right.
I
interesting.
didn't have anything to say. I was just. I don't know.
Wow. We all waited for you to say it too.
Yeah.
Actually,
Say what you want to say.
just let the words
Let the
come
words
out.
fall out.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I want to
I
see
wanna
you be
see-
brave.
I'm
Whoa.
Who's
upset.
this?
I'm upset by what my ears are hearing.
Is this the rest of the podcast? Just like reciting lyrics?
Obscure lyrics. So I think somebody
the
asked.
lyrics to Despacito too.
No.
Oh no.
No.
How much?
Oh, no.
Please.
No.
I'm looking at some of these comments.
I
Yeah.
keep going
Like
into
if-
reading comments and not speaking, and I feel bad
Same.
because everyone
I
does
know,
the
yeah.
exact same thing
Every-
I'm doing at the same time.
Everything is moving so quickly.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
put
I
it
think
on.
I have a
I actually
question I
made
got.
the
I
chat
might
go
join that
slow.
YouTube chat. Hold on. Let me just.
No, no.
I did make the chat go slow. I made it so they can only post every 20 seconds. So it's like
Oh, I almost wrote
slower than
everyone.
usual.
As someone who asked, I'm reading the Discord and the YouTube chat. I don't know about the admins, but like mostly everyone's reading the YouTube chat.
Not
Yeah,
me.
I'm reading the YouTube
Curious
chat.
about
I'm too
Discord.
lazy.
Maybe I could get some questions from here. Oh, it's moving really quickly.
2 plus 2
Someone
is
just
4,
asked-
minus 1, that's 3.
Someone just asked how much sense juice you will buy.
What?
How much
What?
sense do you have to buy? What?
Can we all
Check
sing
Amazon.
something in unison? I wish.
How much sand
Sense
juice?
juice.
How much?
Sans from Undertale juice.
Oh, Sans from Undertale.
Sans
How
Undertale
much
juice.
Sans juice would you buy?
Billion.
Wait, here's
It's
a good,
zero.
Just a
Billion.
singular billion.
here's a good question. Your thoughts on Jurassic Park franchise? The first one was really good. I watched it as a kid, but like now that I'm older, I'm just like, how many times are they gonna go? Let's have a park with dinosaurs. That's always a good idea.
And then
I
how many
mean-
times are they going to make a
The
second
first
one
one-
where they go back to the park trying to save the dinosaurs?
I
The
mean-
And then it
worst
still
part,
messes up. Like,
the worst
Yeah.
part is like when you grow up, you realize that they're not going to kill off the main characters half the time, and then you come to this
Exactly.
conclusion that they're not going to die, so you get out of that worry zone. But as a
And then they die.
kid, it was like, oh my gosh, anyone could die. But then you grow up and you realize, no, they won't kill them off. They'll lose making their money on the second. So then they can't kill off the main character. So
When
then
I
they-
was- when I
People
was
love this
younger-
crap too much. So
When I was
Oh.
younger, I remember my dad turned on the TV and they were like, it was like a TV movie. They were playing like Jurassic Park, and there was this T-Rex, and this guy had like just died. And I looked at my dad, and I was like
No,
7, and I looked at him, and I was like, "Is this real?" And he just looked at me.
Oh no.
And I was
I know
like,
you're talking about the politician, dude.
yeah, I was like, I
You
wonder
knew
if he
dinosaurs
realized
were
he doesn't
real.
have to pay for college now.
Man, dinosaurs, those exotic animals you see every once in a while.
I'm just going to start typing random things in Russian.
Only in the
now, if you don't mind.
rainforest, though.
Oh. Oh no, why is I know?
You ever wonder why Bermuda Triangle is off limits?
No.
pounding.
No, I do not.
Well, there's your answer.
No,
What?
Kana is the best girl. Is Kana is the best
I
girl?
thought he was a burb.
Wait, I heard something about asbestos.
Everyone,
No,
everyone.
No, I'm the android
Why is
sent by
everyone
Selfie.
obsessed
Connor
with
is
Connor?
best girl.
Connor's like
Because-
a fangirl favorite.
It might have something to do that his
Why
best
there's a
friend is
fangirl?
literally Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. Like, literally.
Let's see, what other questions do we got? Oh my god, my voice is leaving.
What are the questions we got?
Yeah, Jurassic World is awesome. How do we get on the topic of Jurassic?
Like,
Egg or eggplant, and I'm a little bit concerned.
What?
Oh, yeah, here's one. What tablet do you use?
FAQs.
use-
Look at the FAQ.
Okay,
Or H-
I'm looking at
painkillers.
YouTube.
I use a Cintiq
Um.
24HD, but I think they released another Cintiq that's like really cool. I would like to get sometime, but I still have this one, and this one works fine. So I'm like, probably shouldn't spend money on another. But then I'm like, the other one looks so pretty, and that's the problem
That,
here.
remember that tablet that you made a video about, that Gaomon? I just, my mom just bought it for me.
Oh,
It's amazing.
it works well. Yeah, I really like the one that I got.
I have an Intuos and it's
Yeah.
terrible. It's absolutely horrible.
What is yours?
An
what
Intuos.
is it?
Wacom Intuos.
I don't know which one that one is.
I have one of those too.
It's basically
Heard of it?
yeah. It's basically just a touchpad.
Oh yeah, I used
With
to
a
use a
pen.
touchpad one.
Yeah.
Wait, I just use
It's
the
hard
slash.
actually.
I use the.
It's useful, but it's terrible. It's terribly hard to use.
The
I
slash
wouldn't
was
say
the
it's
one I
hard,
used a ton. I
it's
don't
just-
remember what my original was, though.
My original was my iPhone.
I never drew anything mobily. I really need
Me
to try
neither.
that.
I did too.
I always use my mouse for digital drawing until I got a tablet.
A mouse is impossible to draw with unless you like try using like maybe like those the lines that you can like curve with the mouse. Then maybe
I
those would work
And
pretty well.
I made masterpieces.
Well, my first time drawing digitally, it was an iPad. It was nice.
I thought so many people draw with like the mobile devices. I've never even attempted it.
I cheat. I used to cheat. Well, I didn't. It's not really cheating. I used to be fairly good at sketching and stuff, and drawing on paper. But then doing in tablet was like I mess up too much. So I would like do a paper version of it, then take a picture of it, and then fix it up digitally.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's what I used to
That's
do.
awesome.
Good.
I did it on my phone and stuff, and then I spent like years, not maybe 3 years doing it, and then I just went traditional entirely.
I used to draw on paper a lot, and then my dad got me like a bamboo tablet for my birthday, and so I got really used to doing that undo button. And so whenever I go back to drawing on the paper and I mess up, I don't use my eraser. I go to press an undo button, and I'm like, oh.
Where is undo button on this pen?
It's just like in the corner somewhere, and it's not there. It's like I rely on it way too much.
Like digital doesn't make a mess. That's also a thing. It's so annoying having to clear up once you're done drawing.
Or when you
awful.
figure out you drew on the wrong way.
I always wanted to try drawing with like markers. I know my sister Sierra. She's here. She's immortal Kyodai.
Yes,
actually
queen.
Sierra.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Those fancy markers
Do
and
not.
traditional things that look
Sire.
so cool, and I would love to try drawing with.
You can always borrow my markers, you know.
But that's like
Aw.
No, you literally just come in here and take them. I don't draw that often.
but
I love
still.
the yes queen. Yes, that makes me so happy.
Sire. See, I can translate things
I'm
into
like,
Espanol.
feelings as well.
Si, senor, gracias, nachos.
You know
Is that
what?
your Spanish?
I can also translate
Don't
things
destiny
into
chocolate.
Russian. Give me a second.
Oh gosh.
Give him a second.
Thoughts on Hamilton? I didn't even know what Hamilton was. It was only because people were like going on about it so much.
Did you
I've
ever
never
listen to
heard
it?
I love
No.
Hamilton.
You
Not
haven't
really.
listened to it?
I never
I don't
seen any
care enough
videos
to.
about it.
Mo, you should at least listen to it. I
It's
thought it was really
amazing!
dorky too.
I'm not bothered.
Yes, Bruyuki.
When I
I've
first heard
heard
about
some
it, I
of
was
it.
like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those terrible things I'm not gonna like. But I actually listened to it. It's actually really good music.
Same.
Though normally
Mhm.
people see the fandoms and then they get pushed away from things before they actually try them because fandoms sometimes can kill things for people. But
Me with BTS.
Sometimes
yeah, but the
rightfully
thing
so.
itself isn't bad.
Like Minecraft.
My friend made me listen to a couple of Hamilton songs, and I just didn't like it.
I love it. I love the rap.
See, for me, sorry, I was just gonna say some of the songs are more like rap, and so I'm not 100% into those. But some, when it's the girls singing, I think sounds really good. And I actually really like
The
those.
rap's the best part.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Ooh.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. We're talking about Hamilton as in like the ye old 1700s musical, right?
Yeah.
run by.
Yeah, when did they learn how to rap in 1779?
When did like
Okay, well, you know what? You really want to go off accuracies. When did they just break out into dance numbers? Okay.
I
like,
know.
Right.
True.
wait,
It's-
I don't
it's so
remember.
good.
I don't remember. I don't remember when G-Wash was like spitting out fire to King George.
I don't think G Wash ever rapped in the musical. Okay, I think he.
He like calls up the body. He's like, yo, this is G-Wash dog. I'm gonna
Give me a second.
wreck the roof, yo.
Yo,
It's
this
a
is
cool
G-Wash.
idea.
Oh,
If they
I
called
have
him
a
G-Wash,
message.
I would understand your
I
point.
do have one. Hold on. Give me a second.
I have a message for the king, and I say that we shall not have a taxation without
Why did
representation.
he went
Yo.
from just normal, like, modern day English to old
Zeke.
English really bad at the end when he had his
Zeke,
note.
you-
Why?
You should have taught my history class. I would have learned so much.
And then G-Wash led the great battle against the British Empire, and he was like, "Yeah,
Yo.
no, dog, no, we are not the British colonies no more. We are the USA, United States of America." And then the King of Britain was like, "Oh no, yeah, that end."
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah, that end.
Oh.
I feel like after that he would like send
Hold
an
on, I have to
emoji
find the
with
picture
like
on my
woman
phone.
with the hand emoji.
Here it is.
That's so
It's-
accurate.
The okay hand.
I wonder if anyone
Which
actually
history
teaches
is
like
taught
history.
that
G-Wash.
Oh my god.
My ears.
Do you guys
No, that's
see
Thomas
those?
Jefferson.
G-Wash.
But
Do you
still.
guys see those George Washington like old painting memes where it's just like oh my god, he's hugging like I think his wife or something, and he's like I don't know, but they try to make him seem like
Yeah,
all like really, and it's just like, well, I don't need any of your help. And she's like, I put 2 fruit roll-ups in your lunchbox, and he's like, yeah, and I'm just, oh my god, I share those so often.
No, I have one of those. I also have one of those.
Where he's like, Martha, did you let the ghost children back in again?
Yeah, Martha, the children are floating.
I'm gonna tell you all a story, and then Martha's like, not the one about the Brit. Spoilers, Martha. That's
I
what
definitely have one of those.
that's what Zeke is like making me think of right now.
Oh, I have the one you were talking about. I have the first one you were talking about. Look.
Oh.
I know about like
Hang on.
5% of what you
I
guys are
packed
talking
your
about.
lunch song. I'm going Myanmar. I put 2 fruit roll-ups in it. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Why is
That's
everyone
I
awesome.
did those when I first saw them.
The old way of spelling yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh. Oh no.
Is this like a picture of Mama Washington
I'm
sending
saving it.
G-Wash off to war?
Yeah.
No, that's Martha.
Oh.
What are you guys even talking
That's
about?
his mom.
You know, I'll have to find them and send them to you later.
Yeah, they're in the podcast question topic on the Discord.
I have so many golden face memes from The Office, and I need to get rid of all of them.
I hear about The
I-
Office so much, but I've never seen a single.
I
second
love
of
The
it.
Office.
I love The Office too.
The episode that you have to start with is Threat Level Midnight. Just no
No.
matter what.
Oh.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Same.
Oh man.
I'm still stuck on the like
G-Wash.
G-Wash. I'm still stuck on G-Wash.
I think
Understandable.
I think on
I
some
can
level
never
we
get
all
over
are.
this image.
Threat level midnight.
Change history and just put that in place of his name.
Clean up on
everywhere.
aisle 5.
I've decided
Oh
what I
my
want to do
gosh.
in my life. I'm going to like have gangster history and be like,
God.
during World War II, Roosevelt was like, "Yo, dog, yo,
Stop.
churchy boy, yo, Joey Stalin. I know you guys are at war right now, but I mean, we simply can't have that." And then like Japanese Empire was like, "Yo, dog, nice harbor. We're at war now."
No.
Like, oh no, y'all didn't.
What?
No, you and me, we gonna have some beef between
This
us,
is the
okay?
worst history lesson
Nice
of
harbor.
all time.
It would be a shame if someone blew it
You know
up.
what? At this
You
point,
should do the Roman Empire. Sorry.
I'm not getting any dates, which is like the worst thing to remember. So I'm kind of happy right now.
1941,
No!
the greatest rap battle in history, in Pearl Harbor, and the Japanese was literally spitting fire.
Too
no.
soon. G-Wash never tells a lie, so he rapped his way to presidency.
Why didn't G-Wash warn us? Where was G-Wash during Pearl Harbor?
Why would G-Wash betray us
Same,
like
Maria.
Why do you have to
I
leave?
am so disappointed. You
But
would
you
not
know what?
even
We're all
believe.
disappointed in G-Wash.
Yeah.
Dang it,
In my
G-Wash.
life, I didn't know who he was.
Do you know who G-Wash was?
You don't know G-Wash.
Don't worry, guys. I've got some threat level midnight pictures.
No. I'm tired. Are you okay? Yes.
Potter.
You guys sound like you're dying.
I can't.
Any mark. Get set. God.
Ow. Oh, here's water. Just had to look around my room for it. Stop sending!
That's awesome.
Stop sending office memes!
No, that's an actual.
I don't
scene.
even see
I
the office
love
memes.
that.
I feel a little out of the loop.
Oh, this is. I know this is a James Bond movie poster that I was just making fun of, but I forget which James Bond movie it is.
Love this.
Spit liver.
Clean up on aisle 5.
No, your instructor died, and he looks over at the camera,
Thank you.
and
man.
one tear falls down. I have to go on.
Cherokee Jack.
Someone know IDK what G-Wash is, but I thought you were talking about G-Force.
G-force.
Oh,
now
G-force,
that is a
isn't that,
good
you know,
move.
gravitational?
What?
Gravity, or, it's
It
been a
was
while since my physics
It
days.
was guinea pigs. It was
Oh
so
no.
good.
Ah!
I mean, when I say it's so
Don't
good, I mean it's
remind
really
me
like
of
the
that.
worst movie I've ever seen.
Cherokee
Let's watch
Jack,
it
guys.
again.
The worst movie you've ever
Cherokee
seen.
Jack.
You obviously have not seen the Warcraft movie.
Oh, I have. And it's bad.
I never watched. I never.
So, what all topics do you guys have?
Well, we've done art. We've done 4th of July.
We've
2 more
done-
topics left. I mean, we were
done,
already on. Honestly, we were on the subject of like historical stuff, so we might as well just do this one and get out of the way. It might be a rather
Historical
lengthy
stuff. You guys are
subject.
talking about G-Wash. I don't
That's Yes, we were talking about G-Wash, who was the great founding father of this nation. Yo.
the rap version. What was the topic? It was
What are you sending? Tobey Maguire is just in my newsfeed. What?
Tobey Maguire's in your news feed.
He's just in my, not my newsfeed. I went to respond to a message and then I opened Discord back up and it's Tobey Maguire's face just right there.
He is a living meme.
I love Tobey Maguire. I love Spider-Man. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
There's your picture of Spider-Man. You happy?
Send
Can I
me
get paid
pictures
now?
of Spider-Man.
I will PayPal you $1 for this meme.
Sweet, I
my
can eat
God.
for a minute.
Alright, so what other topics do we have?
By the way, Scarn, how is your wife doing?
What?
Guys.
I do not understand half of the jokes that come out of you guys' mouths.
I do as well, and I'm looking at it.
What's the definition of joke? I want to read it.
Ooh, pancakes or waffles? That's a good question.
They're the same
Yeah.
thing.
No, they are not.
literally-
They are
yes,
absolutely
they
not
are.
the same
No, they're
thing.
not. So you prepare them differently. I've made both, and you prepare them differently. But waffles end up
waffles?
being crispier.
No, waffles are just pancakes with syrup holders. That is literally what they're made for.
Pancakes with
No!
syrup
They're
holders.
crunchy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
they are.
and
They're
the-
crunchy.
I mean, honestly,
pancakes are
and
crunchy.
they're
What kind of
lighter.
person
They're,
cooks flimsy pancakes?
Who makes crunchy
What do you
pancakes?
mean?
That
What
doesn't
kind of
happen.
pancakes are you eating?
That's gross.
yeah, but the waffles are lighter. You use less batter, and it gets cooked through more. And then pancakes are just like ball, like things of dough. And I'm like, ugh.
Weiser, are your pancakes not flaky? I think
If
you're
your
making
pancakes
them
are
wrong.
crunchy,
Who
something's
is
wrong.
making
Someone just
your-
asked if we could talk about anime, but I really don't want to because that was like the entire stream last time. So.
Pretty much, yeah. So
I
let's
honestly,
just.
I don't
Well,
watch
there's
any
music.
anime. I would be like
Okay,
Bethany
no,
with the
stop
Office.
talking. Stop talking.
No, you.
I concur with the Peacekeeper main.
I
am not
am
Shut up.
I am very
No.
concerned about who
Excuse
makes
me.
your pancakes. I think someone is making them wrong. And
Talk about video games then. Yeah.
well, you know what? I like
Sure.
Fallout 4.
What
I like
video
For Honor.
game?
Fallout 76.
Overwatch.
Yeah, For Honor is
For
really
Honor.
cool. For Honor,
Yeah.
For Honor's pretty fun.
I've never even tried For Honor.
Roblox is my craft.
For Honor.
Oh,
Honestly,
it's
For
I got
Honor.
it on my PC.
For Honor's a fighting game. So
as
like,
far
if
as
you
I
don't like
know,
fighting games, was that Peacekeeper main?
For
Go
Honor
on. Peacekeeper main.
and
Go on.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, For Honor and Rainbow Six run on the same engine. My computer cannot handle For Honor for some reason.
I
and
don't
then it-
run that in 4K, and it was forced in 4K, and it
I
ran
was
it.
forced.
I'm sure you can.
I
Just
remember when
turn
I first. I'm
Setting
sorry. Go
down.
ahead. No,
No,
sorry.
I
Go
was
ahead.
Yeah, I
saying,
turned it
no.
all the way down and it still
No,
ran
when
at,
not
like,
turn all the
40,
way down.
so-
Did you? What's your graphics? Do you have like AMD or do you have?
1050 Ti. So
Sorry, so
like, yeah,
you did all the stuff with the NVIDIA control panel.
drivers.
Did you? No, the
Yes.
control panel. Yeah,
No.
you did that right.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, because sometimes, because I think, because for me it was the same way where it didn't pick up my graphics card automatically. I had to go into the control panel and set For Honor itself to be like, yo, use my graphics card, okay? Cool. And then it worked fine.
Oh yeah, that's what I had to do with what game was it? Dying Light
Scar.
on my first computer.
I feel like
And
every
then,
time
like-
I download a game, it does that where
Because,
something
like-
goes wrong.
It for some reason it was running. I don't remember what it was running on, but it wasn't running on the 870 MS that was in my old laptop. And then when I turned it on to that, it ran at like 80 frames, and that was fun.
So I remember when I first joined the server back when it was still private. I learned about For Honor because Michael would like come in and like he would like we would be
I don't
talking and then
speak
all of a sudden
Japanese.
he'd be like you are my second, and I was like
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
You will
And
be
then-
my second.
And then he did this like a couple times, and then eventually I was braver because I was really shy, and I was like, so if you have 30 seconds, you get to Mars, and I swear his soul in that moment just like died. Like 30 seconds to Mars, and he was just like, no,
he
we're
just
not.
like, no, that it's not worth it.
It's like all respect that he would have had for me in that moment was just gone. Now I go out of my way to make puns as often as possible around Michael.
Oh my gosh.
All goes up.
Here's
It
the thing.
can only go uphill from there.
What is your opinion about Baldi Basics?
Oh my god,
No.
I
Wait,
watched
what?
Jump off a
a
Michael.
playthrough of it.
Huh?
Wait, what? My opinion on Bodhi?
Bodhi.
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 Cool guy.
This
Wait.
people need to get
I
Michael
never
to
even
shut up
tried
about
to
me
play
being a
Baldi
Baldi
peacekeeper main.
Basics.
I
So
said,
there
I
you
heard
go.
Bodhi.
That's only to get you to stop calling me a peacekeeper main.
Hang on, wait, what was that? What did you do? Peacekeeper main?
Oh my God.
Don't have to
Mama,
worry
I
about
hate you.
if you never stop light. Well, joke's on you because I put my dead zone sensitivity to very low so I can block all your light spam now.
Someone mentioned Baldi's Basics. What is
Like,
that
how
game
did-
exactly?
Okay,
What
so
is
I've never
this?
actually played the actual game.
I've watched Markiplier play it, and it's supposed to be like a very bad like horror game. So basically, you're getting notebooks for your friends after school is over, and you have to go into these classrooms to find them. And when you find them, like Baldi gives you like math questions, and if you get two right, and then the
Ew.
third one like glitches out, so there's no possible way you could get it right. And then it gives you messages like, I'd hear every door that you use, and like Baldi slowly frowns at you, and then he follows you through the hallways and hits a ruler in his hand. And the more notebooks you collect, like the faster the ruler gets and the faster he becomes. And you have like all these people in the halls you have to avoid because they'll slow you down if you don't have any like items or like any jump ropes or whatever.
That is the
it's
most
just
confusing sounding game I've ever heard.
So
at the
what-
end.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the game that is Grip Tape Backbone?
What?
I have no idea what that is.
You've never heard
can't-
of Grip Tape Backbone? Hold on.
I cannot appreciate what I don't know.
what I'm
I don't
hearing,
even know what I don't even know.
what I'm hearing is the Baldi Basics thing is basically Slenderman but with math.
Yes.
Yes.
Not meth.
Incredible.
I said meth. I said math. Just to clarify. I don't want anyone telling me
I
it's
knew
a
what
drug
you
thing.
meant.
Look, this is just like a slight peek at what the game of Grip Tape Backbone is. Like it's absolutely mental. Like it's just a drug trip basically. That's all the game is.
I like it
Slenderman.
already.
That's a good
I mean, I feel like Baldur is just more
Just
terrible because of
Slither
math.
math.
What is this?
It looks like
oh my
VR
god,
chat.
that picture.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
it's literally just basically just a LSD trip.
Reminds me of a
Cool.
called Tony Hawk game out there.
It is a
Hawk
skateboarding
games,
game.
That was
That's not it.
childhood's-
You're on a skateboard, yeah.
Oh,
Is it like
Oh,
with Tony
oh,
Hawk's like most revolutionary video game
It's a
controller?
first-
Oh,
it's a
no.
first person.
no!
talking about.
What you've got there in your hands is the most advanced game controller ever, and I'm so
you mean
proud
that
of what we
stupid
did.
skateboard thing?
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
He claimed it was the most advanced video game controller ever.
Here, let me pull up a picture of that.
It's literally something you stand on. So, like, I guess DDR is the most revolutionary game controller ever then.
How about the Nintendo Power Glove or whatever it's called?
Or what about the Nintendo like not the Wii board that you use for like Wii Fit or something?
You
you
just
bought
step
that-
on.
The thing that you step on and you just kind of lean places.
And it kind of insults you.
So good. It insults you every once in a
The
while.
Tony Hawk ride.
Yeah, it was like if you like doing like me resort and you jumped, it's like, oh well, there, don't actually jump on the board, and I'm like,
Do you
told
remember
me
the
to
bicycle
jump.
one where all you had to do was just step on the board, and that was apparently pedaling? Like you could just like
Yes.
mash it with your feet, and you would apparently be pedaling.
Or you could like the Wii Fit Resort, you could like have a nunchuck and the controller, and you like jogged, but you like moved your arms and your character jogged. And
The only good game on Wii Sports Resort was every
Ah.
single game on it.
I
That
played
was
so
the
much of that
most
game.
revolutionary game.
The Wii
I
Yeah,
like
Sports I played so
slicing.
much.
I like slicing fruit on that game.
I
Cut
like
my
all
life
the dueling
into
games.
pieces. This is
This
Wii
is
Sports
my-
Resort.
What? What did you say? Please.
I said cut my life into pieces. This is Wii Sports Resort.
This is my chocolate bar.
One of the many
Chocolate.
games that tears families apart.
Are they selling chocolate?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
I
come
said-
on.
Oh my.
Sorry. I just anytime
How
I
many
hear
times
chocolate.
do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Hello, young people.
SpongeBob references. Oh my gosh.
I just watched that episode recently with my nephew too.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
You ever get that moments where you're like waiting for something? Hashtag terrible transition, but you ever get that moment where you're like, hear me out.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Long period hype.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Well, then way to name drop it.
yeah.
Way to name drop it.
Open
You read it
parentheses
off.
KH3, Big Bang, Marching Fire, ETC, close parentheses.
Thank you, Peacekeeper Main. This is
I
why
know, but it
nobody
just
likes
kinda felt
you.
It
Wow.
just kind of felt like those commercials you watch on
Come
TV,
on.
and it's just like, do you ever
Same
just
though.
have that feeling like
I
you're
vote to
waiting
ban.
so long for something, but it's like serene music in the back and like a
Beth,
waterfall in the distance.
Beth,
Yeah.
Beth, delete
Vote to ban.
Peacekeeper Main.
Yeah, can we put the ban in,
Delete,
please?
delete Peacekeeper Main.
What?
Delete the Peacekeeper Main.
Who's the Peacekeeper main?
I don't know.
Why is
it's
that
Connor
secret.
Weiser.
Why?
Should I let me
Where we
kick
go
them?
back in.
Yeah, whatever. Just keep going.
All right, so long period hype. What are we thinking about?
I think it's awful.
Oh,
I hate it.
it's the
I hate it
worst.
so
I
much.
thought we were talking about games and not how we felt about it.
Oh, no, I hate it, right?
That's what I
Okay.
meant.
Okay, so I mean, I know some of you guys like. Okay, so I listed 3 topics that I know like we all talked about, or like at least has some relevance to us. But like, I don't know. This will get very ranty here. Disclaimer for you people watching: this will get very ranty. At least on my part. I can't
Wait,
speak
let's
for
have a
anyone
prayer
else.
before we start.
Just
to make sure.
Take us
Me
home.
home
And
to the
that's
place.
What are you
that's
talking
the game
about?
I'm
Talking
waiting
about, like-
for.
Kumbaya,
that
my
song in my
lord, kumbaya.
Okay.
No,
I
got a better
Kumbaya.
I don't play a lot of video games, and
I heard that
kinda-
word.
I don't get any news about video games, you know, because my brothers and my dad are the ones that, you know, like, oh my god, did you hear about this game? And I'm like, literally, no. But I think the only one that I'm waiting for right now.
I
It was
heard
Fallout
there
76.
was a secret wow.
Don't
waiting for the song
Please
more
do
than the
not.
game.
Wow.
My
How
brothers
could you
were
only
watching
be
that
hyped for
today.
Fallout
Hey,
when
settle down,
Kingdom Hearts is
settle
coming
down.
out?
Settle down.
Wow.
Peacekeeper main. Shut it.
I will hit a high seat.
Yes, my liege.
Okay,
Oh, my liege,
So,
I like that.
Michael. Okay, so you were saying something before. I'm sorry, before I interrupted.
No, right. So, my personal story, yes, like Bethany has her Kingdom Hearts thing, like Fallout 76 for Haley, etc., etc., etc.
Halo
You know
Infinite.
me. What was that? Be quiet,
Halo
Peacekeeper.
Infinite.
Be quiet, Peacekeeper main. Anyway, yeah, alright, so, story time.
Why only me?
Peacekeeper.
Story
what does that
time
even
with
mean?
Ted.
Story
I do
time with
not
Zeke.
main
Alright.
Peacekeeper.
Okay, so I'm in bed and I'm ready for my story. Okay, like
Yes, alright.
everybody
It's like,
settle down.
it's like
Oh my
3
gosh.
o'clock over there, or like 2 o'clock, or whatever. And you're in
3
bed.
o'clock. I didn't wake up until 2 hours ago. Okay, like
I got like 3 hours, whatever.
okay.
Same.
So I'm ready. I'm ready to hear what Michael has to say.
Right. So, flashback.
Oh,
All
God.
the way back.
Oh no.
Play the
The
music.
week of E3.
Oh no.
Oh, hang on, whoa. We need sound effects for this, and I
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
wait. So
God.
okay, I
I'll
can
make it
probably
too.
I'll make the sound effect.
no, I got the sound effects. I have an app
Oh,
for that.
Oh
Oh
no.
God, you do.
No.
No,
look at
I've,
this.
I've had this app on my phone forever.
My
I
voice
know
is
you
Alright.
have
getting
it 'cause I
killed.
played it before.
They're going to waste.
All right. So, flashback to the week of E3. Right. So,
That's awful. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I needed that.
you get over there? Are you dying? Is that sound bite killing you? Are you dying? Is the sound bite-
That
Oh
must
no,
have
you
been
should have played
really
a
funny.
flash.
I'm crying. I'm crying. All right. I'm good. I've got my.
All right. So, if you know me, I'm a huge For Honor fan. You know, the game war, the pirates, the knights,
Pirate.
the knights,
The pirates,
and
of
the
course.
Vikings and the
I
Weaves,
don't
the
speak
samurai
Japanese.
fight each other. It's a little game by like a company called Ubisoft.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
you
blah.
message me like all the time about it.
I know I do, but
Ubisoft.
yeah. So it's a some game company. They're kind of small.
Hey, I was asking you
They've
questions
done a
that
game
you
called
don't know.
Assassin's Creed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no one knows that game.
Yeah, small game. You just run around with like a blade coming out of your like middle finger or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
People.
It's an indie game
You made
company.
that sound
yeah, I
a
know what you're
lot
talking
weirder
about.
than it is.
Yeah, I did. I really did.
No,
But yeah. So I'm a huge For Honor fan, of course. I wanted to. There were like developers on their streams like from before were like, oh yeah, we have some big stuff coming to E3, and then I'm like, all right, let's go watch Ubisoft's conference. Of course,
You got an
What did they
accent
do?
for that.
I know I got an action for that. You know what they do? They announced like a Chinese faction. Insert Mulan memes here, and a new game mode. I know to you guys that may sound like nothing, but to me, that's more content.
Means the world.
It means the world. Yes. And then, of course, blah, 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 play your trailers and whatnot. You hype everyone up, and then I find out, okay, fine. Like, yeah, it's not until like 4 months away. And I'm like,
You have got to be kidding.
That is what they always do with E3. That sounded like Smash Brothers.
Oh my god.
For a
E3 always,
second.
whenever they announce a game, it always takes forever to actually come out.
I know, but that's the thing. This ain't even a game. Like, I know Kingdom Hearts, like, and like Fallout, like, those are full-fledged games.
Yeah,
This is an
it's
expansion
DLC.
pack. Yeah,
It's
this
sort
is
of
an
an
ex-
expansion thing.
this
Doesn't make
one
sense why it takes
time-
that long. Like,
I mean,
why
Where
announce it
E3
now?
had a conference and they had on the screen like just the three, and everyone got so excited because you're
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God.
you know what game is coming out, and then they just put an E in front of it, and everyone was like, I think I remember that.
Forgot this portal and half. Nope. Never
Like,
gonna do
everyone
it.
was excited,
Oh, well.
like Half-Life 3,
Yeah,
but
and like 2012, the 2012 E3 conference where they just announced it with a giant 3 and then put an E in front of it, and everybody started
Oh my
booing.
gosh.
what?
I
I remember that.
That's so sad. There has been so many cringy E3 moments. It's hilarious. Like, wasn't there some game they were like, this game's
game is completely
historically
historical
accurate.
This
This isn't a historically accurate
And then
game.
a giant crab
There's
comes
a
up,
giant crab over there killing people. But it's
What's
historically
going
accurate.
on?
Accurate. Totally.
Oh my god.
Hey, we should. Yeah, that's just. We should. After we do this, we should get into that. That's gonna be a totally separate subject. All right.
Okay,
we're gonna
I
get into that
love
after this
That's
one.
cringy.
We're gonna get into that one, but like, no, but like, I mean, I can understand why, just to build the hype, but I just hate waiting. I want them now, even if they are broke. Maybe not that, but like.
Yeah, but wouldn't they imagine how many sales they'd get if when they came to E3, one of their games was already finished, and they were ready to release it that day? Then wouldn't they get so many sales because everyone would remember it that exact day when they see it, and oh, I'll buy that now. But then if
Yeah.
they wait, so many people that weren't really a fan and aren't that hyped for it are going to back off before the time it actually comes out. Because there were games on E3 that I was like, oh, well, I wouldn't mind trying that. But then the longer I wait, the more I'm going to be like, it doesn't sound like a great idea anymore. Why even worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine if Kingdom Hearts came out like years
Kingdom
ago.
Hearts,
Then, oh my god,
I
people
will
would
wait for
buy it.
that for years. I will be a granny when Kingdom Hearts 3 finally comes out.
Oh, you've been waiting longer than I have. I mean, you will have to wait longer than I have.
Hey, it's supposed to be coming out soon next year, so I have hope.
Hashtag soon.
Quotations.
Trademark.
Exactly.
But I mean, yeah, I mean,
When
waiting.
are gonna be a Bob Ross video game?
I'd buy
Isn't
it.
that like the world that we visited in VR chat like a while ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was like horror. There was like a
God.
creepy thing in there, and I'm not sure why.
I'm so sorry.
It's like, did you even know that was there?
No.
It's terrifying.
Now, technically, it was your fault because you're not supposed to touch the painting.
Yeah, but
'Cause
I was
that's what
going around
triggers it.
painting everything. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to touch it.
Did you touch a painting?
I went
She
over and
touched
touched
the painting.
something.
In a haunted
like-
room.
I painted on top of painting.
That is called vandalism.
No.
That's okay.
No.
Unless
Spirit of Bob Ross smited her.
It was so creepy. Though I love VR chat. That's so much fun.
We should go back there
Ooh.
sometime.
We should.
Yes.
It's so addicting. I love doing that. I could do it for hours.
Especially with my voice change.
No,
Oh my god.
you're not allowed.
No.
No.
I'm gonna say no to that.
Me too.
Yay, creepy people. When I think of VR chat, I'm just like, I guarantee it's just really creepy, and I don't want to.
It's so fun
Not me.
though. You
I
can go
love
find the
VR
creepiest
chat.
people and mess with them, and it's like awesome.
And have sing-offs where I win.
No.
Just-
Excuse me. No. I would win. Everyone here in this chat has heard me sing. Okay.
I haven't.
Yes,
I
and you've been
haven't either.
weighed, you've been measured, and have been left found wanting.
Okay. I've had the training. I win by default. So, what other topics do we have? We have historical accuracy in video games. But what video
yes,
games were you?
historical.
Wait,
What?
Okay.
What video games were we talking about? What are we talking about here? Because
Basically, most modern World War II games have this issue.
No, I understand completely.
Michael, are we going to be talking about For Honor again?
No.
No, we're not gonna talk about We're gonna talk about something else. Something that actually claims to be historically accurate. Cough, cough, Battlefield 5.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Assassin's Creed 2. I don't think. Go on.
We're not going to get into that.
Almost good, but it was almost. I'm not him. Did they really? I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now, and like they heard me speak, and then they think I'm Isaac. Do we really sound that similar?
I don't think we sound that close. No.
Yeah,
thank you.
I honestly wouldn't
different.
know.
So I got Sierra's here.
Isaac sounds hotter. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Wiser, you're banned.
Oh no.
What the heck?
Oh no.
Yes, I do.
What?
What the heck? I
don't know what to say to that.
Someone said sing a song, Pings. I'm ready.
I can't sing.
Potato.
Who
You
thought
can't-
I could sing?
Sing
No,
us
no,
a
I
song
don't know.
to
But sing us,
potato.
sing us a
They must be
song.
addressing me. They've got to be addressing me.
Okay, Wiser. All right, I'm ready. Sing off right now.
Wait,
All right, you go
God.
first.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no.
Didn't Wiser have some sort of like competition with Red?
I don't know if it's allowed.
I beat Red.
I'm pretty sure Red beat you, but I don't remember what was the actual. Wasn't there scoring on the video? I forget. I
on the
didn't go check to
video?
see who actually won.
On the video it said Red won, but then when you did the poll thing, it said Wiser won. So I got confused.
I have no idea
I'm
who
ready.
won.
Okay,
Who's
go.
ready?
Yeah.
You're first.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. Gosh, where is this? Okay. I mean, I'm dying over here, but like, okay. So I heard there was a secret chord David played to please the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? All right, now your turn.
So beautiful.
I'm doing the
Thank
better
you.
version of that. It's
No, no, not the Waluigi. Wow.
Well, I've heard there was.
No.
Oh my God.
But you don't really care for music, do I?
Okay, I just wanna interject. Like, you asked Wiser from all people, have you ever met and spoke to him? He's obviously gonna do this. You don't expect him to actually sing, right?
No, I knew he was gonna. I knew he was gonna.
Sing. Choose a different song.
No, I knew he was gonna do something like this, but because he was singing it earlier, I had the actual song stuck in my head.
Oh my gosh.
And plus, you know, when I went upstairs to like get ready for this, my brothers were downstairs and they were like actively watching it, and I was like, I'm gonna need you to leave like right now. I started.
Okay, but you have to be honest. That dude is really, really good at singing. The guy who made it.
The guy. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Okay, but yes.
Okay,
No,
that
I
sentence.
guess no.
I mean yes, I mean no, but I do mean yes.
No, have you ever seen one of the videos
No.
actually singing? He's incredible.
Oh, like him, like not being Waluigi or something.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, you have to be good at singing to act like you're bad at singing. You know what I mean?
Or you have to be good at singing to act like you're singing as
Exactly.
Mario.
What?
I tripped.
Mario.
Confusion.
And let's move on. So historical accuracy, y'all.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before.
Yeah, before we got
the
here.
You
extra
guys
time.
have been
Yes.
going to historical accuracy like 5 times and never actually talked about it. I
Oh my
swear.
God.
Because I feel like we're gonna get like a rant about it.
We're gonna get
And
multiple rants out of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
wait.
the thing is,
Yeah.
Like,
Wiser, go on. You start.
com-
You start.
yeah, I completely understand what Call of Duty World War II did, because they did it. They like were accurate in the beta, and then they got berated for it on Twitter, like by hundreds of people for no reason, and then they switched the imagery, and now it's just the game it doesn't feel as accurate anymore.
So is it just? Well,
And then-
wouldn't that be
and then-
like?
Don't let me start on Battlefield 5, okay?
But I
we
mean,
will start
you
on
got-
Battlefield 5.
No, go ahead. That's the
Go
point.
ahead.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. And
The point,
Okay.
Sergeant.
So yes, female soldiers in World War II, like that's fine because French resistance and obviously
Soviets.
That too, yeah. And like there were female soldiers and like females are part of the military, especially if you count riveters as a part of the military, because they were very important to like the entire cause of mostly the US, because not many other countries had riveters, but still. And like, but when you have like a female soldier run up with a shovel and beat some dude to death, and she has a prosthetic arm, and she's a British soldier, which the British did not have female soldiers, that's just raising a few flags.
Yeah, it's not
More
accurate
than a
to
few
what it
flags.
was.
I mean, my argument against this is it's just a game. Like,
That's true, but like if they said that it was just a game, I would be like, okay, that's fine. But they said it was historically accurate. Like
No,
they
yeah.
said that it would be
Yeah,
like
it's like
the
they're trying
most
to cover
historically
actual
accurate.
history and then they change it. That's the thing that's weird.
No, yeah, like legit. Like I wouldn't mind if this was supposed to be like a fantasy retelling of, because that's what we all thought Battlefield 1 was going to be, a fantasy retelling of World War 1, but that ended up being pretty on point. But like for Battlefield 5, I mean, okay, this is World War 2 as it happened. You're going to be playing as the soldiers of World War 2, which was kind of a pretty big deal at the time. You know, the entire world got involved. So like, you would think it's not really so much respect, so much as for like if you're going to advertise it as being like 100% realistic, at least like
Try.
make it
like,
so.
Try, yeah.
Like I mean, if it's multiplayer, fine, whatever. It's multiplayer. You're
But
just
if it's-
playing. What was it, story mode content that they showed? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, because they didn't really what the
multiplayer is probably
gameplay
the
footage
most
was, because it
inaccurate.
looks like multiplayer, and then it goes into a cutscene, and then it goes into another cutscene after more footage that looks like multiplayer, which makes very little sense.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
it was a fantasy retelling, I can get away with that sleeveless Conor McGregor-looking soldier. Like I've come to hang on, what's his accent? Conor, he's
Irish.
Irish. I haven't heard him speak. He's like, oh, shillelagh, I'm going to go and like punch the Nazis in the mouth. Aye, shillelagh.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
you
also,
know.
Battle Royale in World War II.
That's a game
I don't know
mode. I
why-
can get away with that.
Yeah, but I don't think that happened. I don't know why. I don't think that
Spawning
happened.
also didn't.
Responding didn't.
It's because they say
I
World
mean,
War
if you're
II
talking
that
about
people
game modes-
question it. If you say World War II and then change like what it actually looks like, that's why people are like, wait, what? This is World War II? And they look around and it looks nothing like it.
Somebody asked if anyone could do a Russian accent.
No, like check it.
Me neither.
Like going to Battlefield
Me
1,
neither.
like of course you had your different factions. You had the German Empire, you had the British, and then they were pretty diverse in their own way, right? So you got like for the Americans, you got your generic white dude soldiers, but you also got like the black dudes. For the British, you got like you got your white dudes, you got the black dudes, and also the Indians. I'm pointing to Bodhi. I don't know why. You also got the Indians.
I'm not that Indian, but okay.
Fair enough. But and then like for the Russians, you had like generic Russian white dude, but also you got the Russian females. So I see like diversity. Like the point that I think Wise and I are trying to make is, it's a video game, but if you're gonna have diversity, and you're trying to be historically accurate in the sense of diversity where diversity matters, right? That's all we're trying to say.
Like basically. So like if you're playing as a Russian character, you can be female. But like when it comes to being like on the British side, that really just doesn't make sense. And then also on top of that, again, the prosthetic limb, that's what people were mostly like angry about. Like that's like one of the big things that people are angry about in it for some reason.
Yeah, I mean like obviously if they're like, oh, it's a fictional retelling of World War II, then yeah, sure,
Don't
whatever.
yeah, then
Go on.
don't say it's realistic
wish-
though. That's the issue.
Yeah, I know.
I
Battlefield. Go on.
Sorry. I was saying, like, I wish they'd just say, like, we've made a game that's based on history, but, like, for representation and, like, gameplay's sake, we wanted to add, like, female soldiers for everything.
Like I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Side of the wall. I guess.
I mean, I don't think it even matters. Like, I mean, for me, like, I'll probably still play it because like there are some people like, oh, it's not historically accurate. I'm not gonna play it. Like, I mean, as long as it doesn't, it's as long as it is same old battlefield, shoot people. End of the day, it doesn't matter who you're shooting. But like, there's some people who are legit hardcore about like, female soldiers in war not gonna play because
they get really upset because they say it's like historically accurate, but then it isn't. So as long as it's like they say it's just like a retelling that's not really accurate at all, then it doesn't really matter. But the problem is they always say it's like accurate when it's really not.
Yeah, I mean, but for the like, I know like there isn't really some. I mean, I was gonna say I don't really know much, but like Battlefield, or at least World War II games, always like pride themselves on being historically accurate, you know. And like it's, I don't know, this kind of feels like out of left field, so to say. But I mean, whatever.
I wish there was a game company that went, here's a $60 game you can play once. Here's your historically accurate game. Die. No more game.
No.
Your money well
that
spent.
would be the most accurate.
No, the most accurate. Oh no. You know a game that I would like, because like you know how story modes, like those games. No, those games like that. They respawn and whatnot. You die, respawn the last checkpoint, whatever. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what I want? Like a story mode similar to that first level of Battlefield 1. That was the most glorious like thing I've ever played in a video game.
That was actually like really fun. That was
like give us.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it was fun from like a gameplay standpoint on how it was portrayed.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, I'll just stop talking now.
No. Go on.
Okay.
I had nothing to say. I was just saying like how I loved. Yeah.
The way it was portrayed.
It was portrayed. Indeed. Yes. Quite. Yes.
Are you talking about the level where like you start out as one soldier and you're playing, and then if you die, you come back not really. You don't come back, but you like switch to another soldier on the battlefield. So it's not like respawning. It's just you playing from somebody else's perspective in a way.
Exactly. Yes.
So that's more realistic in that sense.
No, and not only realistic, but I mean, I personally think that's like a fun. That's just.
Yeah, I think it's neat. Yeah. It's definitely different.
I mean, I guess you can argue the fact that multiplayers are like that. You're not respawning as a character. You're just respawning as another soldier in the battlefield. I mean, yeah.
You could say that just because there's no
with
real
the
way
exact same look and loadout as the last one.
Yeah, but there's copies. Like they only have so many looks total, so there's a lot of copies on the field anyway.
I mean, that's one thing of praise with the new Battlefield 5 game. It's like they're making it so all your characters. I mean, yes, you'll have like women soldiers. You have like black German soldiers, which would make no sense whatsoever. But like, still, like that's a good thing about it because like, I mean, like you're not playing, Attack the Clones. Pretty much, you're playing as every character is unique for the most part. Every character will be unique. So I mean, it's got that going for it. Like yeah. Or it'll be like PUBG where you got like 12 Idris Elbas in the same game.
What was that noise?
That was a door.
Your door needs to like not.
See, door.
Yeah, nailed it.
WD-40.
I'm so concerned about your door though, for real. Is your door doing okay?
I feel like open up.
I feel like that I was a little too mean to your door.
A little bit.
Just a little. I'm sorry.
You just made me go punch it.
It's adorable.
It was Spanish. It was Dora.
Cease.
All right, I've made my one. All right, I'm good.
Oh yeah. So whose door was that?
Connor's. My door. You would know if my door opened.
CyberLife.
Oh God.
The CyberLife obsession. I'm okay with the Detroit Become Human obsession because that game's like really good.
It is.
I am too. I just don't like why is it bringing up everyone. Like, what's your name? I'm Connor. It's like,
I love it.
It's a good game. If I hear Connor once more,
Connor?
Connor, who's
That
Connor?
wasn't once more, that was thrice more, so it doesn't count.
Ah, thrice
Right.
more.
Oh boy.
That's how that works.
Indeed.
I would know.
No, you wouldn't.
You commit one more crime. Oh, don't worry, I'll commit 10. That doesn't count, right? It's not how the law works either. Or
You have no
counting.
idea how close I was
What do
to
you
saying
mean?
the line when I said I would, because... Okay, I'm just not gonna continue. I don't wanna
You
be
just
a
like
bitch.
you to stop.
I don't understand.
Here, don't
Okay.
worry.
I don't know what I'm going on about anymore.
I don't know what anyone's going on about. We kind of like burned through all the topics.
Did we?
Unless
All
we're
of them?
still on the historical accuracy subject. I don't know, because we kind of said all the any closing words on the thoughts on the on the matter.
For the most part, I love when games have like different, well, multiplayer more, like different representation for people.
Yeah.
I guess like people like playing as like females or males or whatever, and I like that. But like, you gotta advertise it like that if you're gonna make it like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
a
people
good example of the alternate history thing is the first new Wolfenstein and the old Wolfensteins, because the new one wasn't that great at it, but it's still like that's a good example of like historical fantasy, because like that's what could have happened. Not really.
Second-
There's not going to be zombie wolves, but still.
Or a guy in a wheelchair who
Accurate.
could murder an entire like a bunch of people coming at him. He was
Reminds
in
me
a
of
wheelchair,
Bloodborne.
killing everyone. It was
That
just
sounds
like,
so Bloodborne. I don't know why.
It does.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what part you're talking about.
Stupid enemies with like a freaking Gatling gun like attached to their wheelchairs. Like, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not playing
Bloodborne is such a weird game. I love
I
it
feel
though.
like they might have done what Saints Row did in the sense that they were like, let's have all these weird ideas. I know, let's make a game with all of these weird ideas, and then like threw it together, and that's why it made
Behold Bloodborne.
crazy bunch of enemies and
noticed
stuff.
Oh, I like that like galaxy nebula
Yeah,
ish
it's
looking hair.
nice.
Thank you.
So
Wait.
Oh, that looks cool.
What's going
Oh,
on?
I saw her
I
bracelet,
stopped
too,
the
that's
live
nice.
stream. There's depleting my phone battery.
We're kind of looking at the live stream. You know, the thing that we're on right now. The reason we're talking.
Wait.
Oh
I
yeah,
like-
That's what this
this
is.
thing rolling.
I look away for a couple minutes and then I
Oh.
come back and like so much has happened to her
Yeah.
hair. I love it. Or there.
It's
Oh, hey,
it's
I have no
hair.
idea.
No one
Roblox.
knows what the gender is because it.
That's me
Wait.
on Roblox.
Oh, is this an OC of yours or something?
I don't know what this is. I
No,
just
no,
made it up.
none of yours. It's just an OC that you're drawing for a request.
No, it's not anyone's anything. I just made it up because I had to draw original things for T-shirts, and
Oh yeah.
so I'm practicing trying to draw original things I just make up.
Guys, I got a new character for my Discord. Clean up on aisle 5.
What is it?
Is it a small child?
An office.
Clean
thing.
up on aisle 5.
Please.
I don't see it. You're still Connor to me.
Okay. Thanks.
And there I was
There you go.
everyone-
Agent Michael Scarn!
There I was
I'm
thinking
ready.
everyone can just have their names
Oh
so
my
everyone
gosh.
on the
You guys
podcast
changing
is
names.
easily identifiable. But no. Clearly 𝐉𝐻
I
has
just
a
had to
problem.
ruin it. Yeah.
Look
that
at
noise?
God. Oh yeah, that reminds me of something. Tom Cruise
God.
song. Whatever happened to him?
Oh yeah, we're
wasn't-
waiting for
didn't
like
you said
part
soon?
4, I
A month
think.
ago, yeah.
No, I said like part 4 coming soon, like 3 months
And then-
ago.
Dude, you know what? I think I
Did
had
that
a dream
happen?
of like didn't you say that there was like a natural enemy of like Tom Cruise on or something? Or was that a
Connor.
dream that I had?
You
I think I had a
about
dream
Tom Cruise
where you
on?
I had a dream
Wait,
where you
what?
told me that Tom
Just
Cruise
dream,
had
dude.
a natural enemy, and I was like, this is so like a natural,
What?
you know, like
What?
I had a dream where he was like, Haley, I was like, help me, that's how can I help you? And he's like, Tom Cruise on has an enemy, and I was like, oh, I'm ready.
She
But
did
I
I
go
think
on
we
Tom
should do
Cruise a
something
lot.
like Tom Cruise on a lot more often. Something like how Call Me Carson does it,
Tom
where it's like a
Cruise.
bowling ball and then a bunch of bowling pins join a voice chat, and then the bowling ball makes a sound and a bunch of the bowling pins leave.
What?
Because they got knocked over.
And I think the natural enemy was like a really, really weird version of SpongeBob.
That was definitely
No,
a
the
thing.
natural enemy would be
Ken Watanabe.
non-Scientologists.
I'm honestly really concerned.
I am also concerned.
I have the
As am
weirdest-
I.
I
Yeah,
have the
part 4
weirdest
soon.
dream.
May
No, yeah,
5th,
we're-
2018. No, May
Rip.
1st, 2018.
We should have announced him at like when E3 was a thing. It's like it's
And then-
coming a really long time.
And then we
Tom
finally
Cruise
do it in
for Alexa.
2020.
It's just Tom Cruise, the Alexa version.
I've actually played Skyrim Very Special Edition, and I'm not even. It's amazing.
It is amazing, but like I don't know if it came out in England yet or not. Like they delayed it a little bit. Like Amazon were like, no, it's not out in your country. I'm like, why? Why can't it be in my country now?
Because of
it.
Brexit, I bet it's because of
Probably.
Brexit.
Won't be surprised.
I mean, I was kidding, but then I also realized that Brexit has done a lot of things.
Breakfast sounds good, right about now.
Yeah, totally breakfast. That's what happened to England. Breakfast.
Take on me.
Eternally stuck trying to work out breakfast.
Breakfast.
State of England.
Yes.
Okay, now
I'm
you guys
sorry,
are just
breakfast?
like acting like you're like really hungry.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
Oh,
I thought-
no,
I
not
remember
Reese's
something I saw.
Puffs.
Yes, yes.
Oh
I
god,
remember
no.
something I saw like 2 years ago about Brexit, and it has to do. Look. Hold on, let me search it
am I
up.
gonna
Oh,
get-
I
am I
found
gonna
it.
get-
I found it.
We're about to get
That's you.
memes.
Yep.
Ow! That hurt.
I see that, and I raise you this.
That hurts because it's true. And why is it 10 quid? That's awful.
I don't know.
So,
Ooh.
There's a GIF that I know exists that's just absolutely incredible, but I have no idea where it went. Is that your?
does someone
Are
have
those the dogs?
No. Oh no.
It sounded like a quacking child.
They're being very good right now. I have no.
That wasn't
I'm kind
me.
of suspicious as to how long they've been quiet, but those aren't my dogs. No. And I'm not looking after any tiny children today, so that's somebody
my
else.
nephew. I'm so sorry. That's my nephew.
Oh. I was wondering what that was.
He is a baby. Don't worry.
A quacking baby.
A quack.
Guys, it's the end of the Warcraft movie.
I watched a Warcraft movie like once. I
I've
was like,
seen it.
eh.
It was. I don't even know what it was, honestly.
I don't know what to think.
What was
Let's
the
just
Assassin's...
not talk about it.
What was the Assassin's Creed movie like? I've got.
Oh my god! No! You just said a Creed, and I need to pull up that picture.
I don't want to watch the. Also, like I know I've heard a minority like complain about the fact that like the female character or something
There was a
in
movie.
Assassin's Creed, the Odyssey, the game that's gonna come out later this year, and it's like, I don't get it. I don't care. Like, she looks cool to me.
Someone's like Scarn should not be allowed to send pictures.
Scarn
I
shouldn't
agree.
be. Scarn shouldn't
what?
be allowed to be here. We need
Neither
to ban
should
Scarn.
Michael should not be able to send pictures either. I'm very concerned at the moment. I have been done so many concerns right now.
No. There's something
No!
really, really wonderful that I just have to find.
I'm just hearing like you guys laughing, and I don't know why.
Wait.
What?
When you go back and look at the podcast question topics, you will understand.
True.
Hmm.
Bodhi, no. No.
Uh,
No.
That's interesting.
I can't find it. I'm not even kidding. It's one of my favorite things.
Bro.
Here it is. I found it. I found it.
How about Donkey that emote is? I'm so glad they put it in the game after the comic was released.
Hey, where? Please tell me I have it still. I do. Bro. Do you even gift?
You do. You have.
Do you even
God,
gift?
You
For
know.
those people who are listening and aren't on Discord and can't see that, Michael put an interesting Santa Claus.
You're making it sound worse.
You're
I
making
am
it
making it
sound
sound
worse
worse
than it is
is.
because
So
I
you
don't
guys
see
were
it
saying
from my
Assassin's Creed, right?
perspective.
Oh. Okay.
If I had to go into the Animus and play as those people, no thanks. Would uninstall the game.
That's from the
hang on.
episode where Creed walked in and forgot it was Halloween and his shirt was covered in blood, and it was very convenient for him.
Yeah, well,
Oh
that's
my god, I
convenient.
watched that episode like 2 days ago.
It was a good episode.
Let's just pause and pay respects for this glorious picture.
Do I
Please,
press F?
Please don't. Please.
When the lads finally take the Holy Land.
You know what? I
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
I approve of that
I'm on the
one.
You
left.
guys
You're
are
poking
talking
me in
about
the
things
eye.
no one can see.
Well, that's why maybe they should
I
join the
keep forgetting that they stop spamming with the
Yeah,
Fs. Oh my god, they're
I
starting
might.
spamming with F.
I wish I didn't mention it now.
Yeah, way to go, buddy.
Oh my god.
I mentioned it. I mentioned it as a joke. I thought no one would care and ignore it and like go right past it. Nope.
So many Fs. So much respect.
Oh my god,
my God.
my messages aren't even showing up.
Right
I'm
here.
gonna press F in Russian. Give me a second. Close enough.
Ah.
An Overwatch.
Clean up on
Overwatch
aisle 5.
Undertale ship.
Why?
It doesn't help that some of our admins are spamming as well.
Clean up on aisle
No.
5.
Yeah, but I'll-
No.
Clean up everywhere because these people are spamming F and
Here, I'm cleaning it.
Alright.
You should clean up aisle 5 and
okay.
you're gonna clean up yourself.
So what else do we want to talk about today? What else is going through our head?
something that
The fact that what was added back to Netflix, which is amazing, because now I can download it again.
What was
Wait,
added
what?
that? What was?
What?
I never opened Netflix in my life.
I don't have Netflix.
Netflix is great, man. I spend most of my.
we...
You know what? I watch it way too often.
Same.
I have a
So
secret
my
to tell you.
iPad has a new feature where at certain times of the day, in my
Oh.
3 little apps that I use frequently or that I've used in the last
It
couple
just
minutes,
shuts down.
it will show up and it'll have the clock next to it, and I looked it up and it's kind of passive aggressive. It's my iPad telling me that I've used this app so often during the day. It's just automatically recommending me to go back to it. And I
Netflix
was
does
like,
that.
it's there all the time too.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like,
No. Hold on. I think I have one of those. Yeah, I do.
And it's
I have that for YouTube.
Yes, and it just kind of tells you like, hey.
Because one time I had my
Right now.
YouTube open for like a week when I wasn't using my phone at all, and I can probably check how many hours I have on YouTube just from that.
Like,
I
don't.
I told my roommate, I was like, this is the most passive aggressive thing that Apple has ever done.
I don't have a roommate.
I think the worst
I
thing
don't-
with Netflix is when you're using it and it's like, hey, you've watched a ton. Please stop for your health. And you're like, I want to do that. I want to continue watching.
Are you still watching? I don't have a roommate either. It was just my college years.
Then there should be a button that says, yes, I care about my health. The other one's, shut up, I'm busy. Like, I would do that. But like, I
You get
don't run Netflix.
you get rewards for being yes I'm done instead of the shut up I'm busy button.
I would use the shut up, I'm busy button all the time. Just
Yes I'm
because.
done. You get a free month of like Netflix, but
Can
you
I
have
work
to
for
practice
Netflix?
self control.
Can I work for Netflix just so I can change that and then I'll quit?
It makes no sense.
It's my thing to you.
Oh, okay.
It's the shut up button. I want to watch.
Did anyone listen to the Gorillaz' new album?
Yeah, who?
No, because I don't listen to Gorillaz.
No, nah.
Who
Girls,
are
I
you
don't-
people?
I listened to Panic at the Disco's new album.
The only songs that I've heard from them is like Clint Eastwood and like Feel Good Inc.
You
Oh, and
need
Plastic
to.
Tree.
I think you listen to Melancholy Hill too.
Oh
That's what
man,
Sierra
up
said.
on Melancholy
Yeah.
Hill is a
But no,
plastic
they have so many
tree.
good songs.
Plastic Tree.
Their new album is so good. I love it.
I want a plastic tree.
When you said gorillas, I was just like, is it just me who heard her say gorilla? Because that's a thing. That's a name. And
Yeah,
Gorilla.
same.
over my head.
It's
'cause
a
I've
gorilla.
heard them.
I heard it too.
Gorillas memes.
God.
Gosh.
What?
Bloody hate you.
I concur.
My phone is dying.
Rest in peace, phone.
Let's have a funeral
I
for
had my Wi-Fi
the
as well.
plant. The plant by the fax machine.
Oh.
Yeah. A moment of silence.
It was already a moment of silence.
Shut up! You're ruining the moment of silence.
This entire podcast was a moment of silence.
That's true.
Hallelujah. Sorry. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Waluigi.
Get out right
Okay,
now.
why is Waluigi a
Okay.
joke right now? Where did that come from?
He's not in Smash.
That's the one reason?
They said everyone is here, but he's not in Smash.
Oh yeah, Waluigi.
What?
Yeah.
Was he ever?
Yeah.
And
No.
like, look. Hold on, let me pull it up.
If he wasn't in it before. I'm happy they finally added Daisy because Daisy was like my favorite
Same.
princess.
I'm so glad that Snake is back though, because he had the codec. The codec was so much fun to use. It's just to mess with people because a giant like call screen comes up. Just comes up, and then it just covers the entire screen, and no one can see.
I think like growing up, I used to play Mario Party a lot with like my siblings, and it just kind of determines whether or not we're still gonna talk later in life. Cause you know how competitive that game is. And I would always play Peach because I was a blonde, and then my sister was a brunette, so she would always be Daisy, and then my brothers would always be Mario and Luigi. And it just brings back good memories. So I'm glad Daisy is like starting to be included in things more
I was
often.
so excited when she was
Yeah.
included because the first time I saw her was in Mario
Equality.
Party 2. I think Mario Party 2 was
Equality.
the first time, right?
Look,
Was that the first
look,
time she
even-
appeared?
like
Mm,
even
I don't
Maui
know.
is in Super Smash.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's just.
What in the world?
Just to lighten the mood about Waluigi.
I mean, like when you have two girls in the family who both want to play like girl video games, it was a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. 'cause
No,
I'd always
two
pick
players
Peach
in Mario
and Bethany
Tennis.
be stuck with like Luigi.
I was always stuck with Luigi
Yeah.
until Daisy finally I had Daisy to play with.
And my sister was always stuck with like Toad, but my oldest brother was like, because she would get really angry, and he was like, no, don't worry, like Toad is like really cool, and I was like, I want to be Toad.
No,
She's like,
the
okay.
best way. The best way to the best way to just annoy someone when you're playing one of the Mario Tennises is because they've never learned that people do not like side by side split screen, and the best way to annoy someone with that is to just choose the same character as them, because you're able to do that in Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
And you can just annoy them so much because they get confused.
So evil.
Yeah, like I was playing Mario Kart when I was younger, and my sister wanted to be Peach, and I wanted to be we both wanted to be Peach, and so he's like, well, one of you is gonna be Mario, and Tegan was like, okay, I'll be Mario, and I was so convinced that I was Mario. I was looking at her screen, and I didn't realize that Peach had gone about maybe 3 feet and then smacked into a wall, and she just kind of stayed there because I thought I was Mario.
I used to do that all the time. I used to think I was always someone else.
And my oldest brother was like, Haley, what are you doing? And I was like, my best! I was like, look at me, I'm winning! And he's like, look at the other screen.
I feel like Mario Party is one of those games where you rage at the ones you love and used to love after that game.
No.
I imagine that's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's how you feel about Mario Party, but wait until they make another Mario Kart Double Dash.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
No,
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Double dash.
no one's ready
I
for
miss
another
my
Whoever
Mario
was
Kart
in the
Double
back,
Dash.
I don't even have
People
a Wii
never wanted
anymore.
to switch.
Aw.
It was so annoying.
Man, that brings back good memories. I miss Mario Kart.
I don't
I
think
miss it
me
too.
and Haley ever officially ended our sing-off. I'm just gonna...
Okay.
that
Oh.
was a joke, stop. That was a joke.
Yeah, I know it was a joke. I'm not singing anymore. I'm all
It
singing.
goes like this.
Did
the
I miss
wah,
something?
the wah, the minor wah, the major wah.
Oh my.
Baffled king composing Waluigi.
I thought we weren't gonna start with that.
I thought so
Okay.
too. I thought
I won't. Oh, I'm done.
I'm over here just like I thought we were done.
I still haven't
So-
gotten around to finishing Beyblade ASMR. I just realized that.
Oh
So
no,
what
we don't need to bring that up again. Please, for the love of my sanity.
I have a question for you guys. What was the first video game system or platform that you guys played that got you into video games? You know what
Game
I'm
Boy
saying?
Advanced SP.
PSP.
Mario, the first game of Mario.
Yeah,
Club
SNES.
Penguin.
Nintendo in 64, I think, was the first
Nintendo
one.
64. We still have it.
I mean,
I
I
think
guess
the
you could
60
say the N64 because I played it at my cousin's house. I can actually go and just, like, pat that thing on the head right now. Give me a second. It's right
it
over
was
here.
like for us
on.
it was James Bond 007 on the N64
Whoa,
and
whoa,
Mario
whoa,
Kart.
whoa,
This is the sound of me
GoldenEye?
patting the N64.
But what we would
Oh my
do-
god, GoldenEye!
Is we would occasionally yeah, GoldenEye. We would occasionally do like the
I love Red
levels
Zone.
with the golden guns, but then we figured out the slapper mod.
Hold on. It's in here somewhere. It's in this mess somewhere. I can pull it up and take a modern picture of GoldenEye right now.
Someone is really strong about hating on the N64. I don't know why.
Wait, where?
It's in here
And
somewhere.
Discord. Oh, let's see.
I'm hearing a struggle like none other.
I hear
Oh no, that's me slapping the
someone
N60.
I hear someone so excited to like I've never heard him this excited.
Yeah, it's an N64. It's when you. Nope, that's
I mean,
Super Mario 64.
I get excited
Okay.
over different things, like coffee.
You okay there, Connor? From Cyberlife?
I'm not okay. Okay.
You are.
I can take a picture of the Nintendo Switch dock next to an N64, and I'm gonna do that.
Thank you for blessing.
Wow. How far we've come with how small technology has gotten.
Yeah, and iPhones are getting bigger now. So. Look at that!
What?
Yeah, all I see is a cable mess that will never be.
Speaking, what kind of controllers did you guys have with your N64? Because we had like a red one, a
Damn.
yellow one, and like that kind of like the
there's a
blue
retro shop.
see-through one,
There's
you
a
know?
retro shop like a couple miles away
That's awesome.
from this house, and so there's a hold on, let me pull them out as I call them. Black one, gray one, which is the one on the floor. That's an Xbox controller. Neon green translucent one, so you can see
The
everything inside.
translucent one, that's what we
Gold
have
one?
the blue one.
Regular green translucent one. Blue translucent one. Yeah.
He's
Are you okay there?
There we go. That's all the and
Okay.
Connor from Cyberlife is
are
listening.
you
what?
Nundale?
as a
Naughty.
friend, as a friend, I'm gonna tell you I'm concerned. Welcome to Video Games Anonymous. My name is Haley, and I'll help
Guys,
you
I
through
have
this.
I have a mental disorder. It's called gaming disorder.
Oh.
I play more than 20 hours of video games a week.
I thought you were gonna say a day, and I was like, wow, that's 4 hours is like, great, huh?
No, the thing is, 20 hours of video games a week is now considered a disorder. That's less than 2.5 hours a day.
Disorder though. It simply just means that you need to like put down the game. I guess though you can get addicted to video games in a bad sense.
But
Like there are some people who play games so
that's less than 3 hours a day.
that they just literally ruin their lives with nothing but video games.
Man, they just said that's less than 30 hours a day. That's what I heard you say.
That's amateur numbers.
30 hours a day.
I play 70 hours a day. Beat that.
Technology.
Am I the only one who considers like a day like the amount of time I'm awake? Because if I'm talking to a friend that it's like past midnight, I'm like, oh, well, I'll see you tomorrow, and they're like, don't you mean today? And I'm like, not until I go to sleep.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I consider, yeah.
Like the people who come over for Christmas parties and then come over for a like the day after New Year's and they're like, I haven't seen you since last year. I hope you rot in hell.
You know what? I do that all the time. And my face is reserved, and I'm ready.
That's hilarious.
So I'm the person that does that. I don't care how cheesy it is. I enjoy it. So
She'll do it.
When the Christmas cheer wears off, people tell us.
You know what? I'll probably message all of you guys and be like, wow, what's the next one? And it's just like at midnight, I'm gonna be like, wow. What a wonderful year ahead of us.
If you do that.
Yes.
Well, I'm probably gonna forget about this, so never mind. I was gonna make some like really bad threat about cutting your toenails in a disorderly fashion, but you know, I've done that.
All right.
That's worn off. I've said that before a lot.
Right.
It just makes people uncomfortable.
Yes.
Same with your entire existence.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you got me there.
Oh man, that's our.
You guys don't
really know your name. Oh man, that's our friendo. 90s sitcom moment.
And then the audience laughs and applauds for no reason.
Freeze
Hold
frame.
on, I gotta find a mobile device
2 hours
just to make one short joke, and it's gonna be worth it as soon as I find it.
I'm ready for this.
Alright.
Okay, guys, just continue your conversation. I'll go look for it.
Okay, so how's everyone doing today?
I'm actually excited for my birthday this month.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
What? Happy early birthday!
Yeah, this month, me and Liz's birthday, so I'm really excited.
Oh, really? I'm excited for my birthday in like 5 months.
Oh,
Really?
dude, my
I'm excited
birthday's
for my
next
birthday at the end
month.
of the
5
month.
months away,
excited.
and you're excited already.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. Mine's next month. I'm gonna be 21. I'm gonna be able to
I'm
have an amaretto sour.
I'm gonna be 15.
I'm going 24.
Nice.
I'll be 22.
Yay.
This is so exciting. It's a great year for all of us. We get a birthday this year.
Wow!
Oh, it's a good year.
Wow.
It's like
Crazy.
it's like Oprah. You get a birthday.
And you get a birthday.
birthday.
Dude, that makes me think when I was in England, I had this English class. It was like a Shakespearean class, and she was like, "How do you feel about like all the marriages that happened at the end of this play?" And I was like, "I didn't like it." And she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I thought the king was like, he was so happy that his wife was alive. He's like, you're gonna get married, and you're gonna get married, and your husband was mauled in the woods by a bear when he took your daughter and left her there, but you're gonna get married." And everyone just stared at me, and I was like, I'm a very bitter person. And that's any of my friends who watch this, they'll be like, yeah, she did that. They can verify.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quiet.
We did
Yeah.
not like that class.
Something someone asked earlier was, how did all of us become friends?
Oh, yeah, I like that
yes,
question.
We
yes, I
noticed
like
the
that.
question and forgot entirely.
So I
Thank
think
you for reminding me.
Sierra and Bethany, I'm interested to hear how you two got to know each other and become friends.
Honestly,
well,
she forced herself on me.
I
And it
couldn't
was just like-
get through that.
One day, Bethany just appeared.
And ever since, she's been cursed with the demon.
The end.
Wait, okay, so see, I thought Bethany was.
What? No,
What?
I'm younger than her.
Oh,
You know who else has been cursed by a demon?
me?
Wiser.
Same.
That's what my sister told. That's what my sister told her friend.
was that?
That's what my sister told her friends in middle school. She said that I was like possessed by a demon or something, and I was like, "Why are you like this?" Oh, good times. All right, so how did we all meet and become friends?
Well, you see, there's a long, long tail full of a seat filled with terrors and bloodshed. The days.
Whoa,
I met you all
okay,
through Bethany.
bloodshed. That's an intense way of meeting someone.
I heard that.
I know. I remember I heard about actually Venturian Tale through my youngest brother. He was like, "You gotta watch this," and he showed me the video that was like, "I'm a bird and I'm walking," and I was like,
Oh, I hate it. I hate
and
it.
so I started watching you guys, and then a couple of years later, I followed because high school. I followed Bethany on Instagram, and I saw she needed voice actors, and I was like, "Huh, that sounds fun." And so I joined after that, and that's how I met y'all. I joined the group after I was like accepted.
It was pretty much the same with Lisa, I think, too. She joined because of voice actors, though she never saw Venturian Tale.
Right. And how did Zeke? I thought you were friends with them for like years.
Yeah, so like, it's a long, convoluted story. So here I was. I was in college back then.
College.
Oh.
Terrible days. Alas, I had to do a project. And I got sidetracked, started watching people sink model Titanics. I don't know why.
Wow! Doing your work.
Yes, indeed. And then it led me to Jordan and Isaac's video of them
Oh god.
singing the Titanic, and then blah blah blah. Well, from there I started watching more of the videos, and I got super involved with their like Jordan's like Skyrim Let's Play. Super involved, yes, quite. Yes, and then we all started talking, and then I was with another group of friends, and then we all started talking to them, so on and so forth. Things happened. That group dissipated, for better or for worse. And then I just stayed talking to them, and then sorry, I missed a part where Bethany back during those times also had another another series going on called Chaos,
Oh.
and I became a meme.
Oh, I have that.
Good times.
Dude, it's my goal in
it's
life to
so
become a
good.
meme.
I'm a meme. I'm like numerous memes in their little thing.
I'm an
Anemone.
You're an M&M. You're an M&M.
Anemone.
I
Anemone!
met everybody here through Bethany, and I met Bethany on a game.
I met her on Roblox.
Me too.
You both met me on Roblox!
I didn't, thank goodness.
In my free time,
And,
okay,
like-
I had this obsession with playing this Pokemon game on Roblox, and I would get in there and play that game, and I was way too old for Roblox, but don't judge me, okay? It was
No one's
fun,
judging
and
you.
I
That's
was
not
playing
how
that
I-
game for
that's how
I
hours
have
on
so many
end.
games that I have many tricks for it.
Dude, you could argue that I'm too
Fun
old for
fact,
Minecraft.
Dude, same.
Okay, so
Fun
Here I
fact, I
am
used
building
to
winter
watch
villages in
Venturian
Minecraft
Tale
because that's what I like to do.
a lot.
It's
And
I
I
still
stopped
need
for
to
like
see
2
your
years.
what happened? Basically, all of it happened by chance. So I took a little break from Venturian Tale, and then I went back and I saw the
Same.
announcement for the Flying Ping's channel. And then what I did was, so I went to it, I subscribed. About 3 hours later, I completely forgot about it. I was on Roblox, and then I saw an ad, and it was the logo for the channel, and I was like, interesting.
Interesting.
And that's how it happened.
Oh, more
You mean a
shit.
Roblox advertisement? Is that what you
I
meant?
hear you.
Oh, come back. I remember I met
Come back, you stupid
whatever-
peacekeeper main.
when the Discord was still closed, kind of I saw Michael and Bodhi hanging out in the voice chat, and I was up late just because I worked a lot of nights. And so they would be playing, I guess, For Honor or something, and I would be reading, so I'd be really quiet, and they're just like, I think she's asleep. And I'm like, ha, joke's on you! I'm awake. And then they invited me to play For Honor with them, and I joined, and Sierra was in the chat, and I had a panic attack, because I was like, I only expected 2 people here!
Oh.
And that's how I met Sierra.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot more stressful than it probably was.
It's just I wasn't, because I mentally prepare myself for things that just I feel like are take a lot of energy. And there are like 3 people in the chat, and I was messaging Bodhi. I was like, who is this? Who's she? Why is she in it? And I was like, I'm gonna join. Is that okay? And he didn't notice.
I have to go.
Bye.
To Canada.
Oh, goodbye.
Thank you for staying with us.
Okay,
Give me hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
This all happened in my personal server.
Yes.
Why were you asking Bodhi about my personal server?
Because you terrify me.
Yeah.
Why were you in my server to begin with?
Because I told you I got For Honor, right? And you were like, oh, okay, this is like the server. We chat here when we play. Remember?
Yes, my server, indeed, my server. But if you found me terrifying, wouldn't you expect my server to be equally as terrifying?
No, I don't fear servers. I feel I fear.
Yes, but logically, if it is my server and I am in charge of what goes on in my server, my server, yes.
Right.
Wouldn't my server be equally as frightening because of the content that I'll inspire in it? Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Why? Yes. Chardonnay, good year.
I love Chardonnay.
I'm
love
not
Chardonnay.
old enough to drink Chardonnay.
If you don't invite me, I will control a burp to. If you control a burp to get in your face.
No.
Oh God.
Wait, you want in my server? Why? Why does everyone want in?
She mind control.
Because I mentioned your server and everyone wants to have a party there.
I love all.
Everyone, I mean,
It's a party.
I mean, I can put my
I'm
server
dancing on the roof. I'm
Yes.
I don't need that in my life.
Johnny.
I
Johnny, where is my apron, Johnny? Johnny, you. That was my favorite video in a while. Just because of how creepy it got. So
Is it
yeah.
just me
Okay,
who's left?
so I think basically I got the device now. I can do the laugh thing. And
It only took you 3,000 years.
it did.
Okay.
It did.
In
So,
the meantime, I
obviously,
told my life story.
like
So yeah.
laugh tracks. They're not. Something said before them are never funny.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Do you want me to say
Yeah.
something funny before it?
No, fine. Go.
Okay. All right. Ha! That's our friend. Oh. Okay. Now.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm like,
Yeah.
in like 80s sitcoms, they used
Yeah.
laugh tracks just for basically everything. So give me a second. Honey, did you put the baby in a cremator again?
That's awful.
Yeah,
You're banned.
It's not even picking up properly.
You,
I don't even.
Wiser, you have dishonored everyone in this chat, and you have dishonored me, and you have dishonored
Yes.
Bethany, and you have dishonored your own cow. Please
Not
commit
my
the
cow.
Sudoku.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Well, we're pretty much
There's no
gonna
sharp
have to
items
wrap
around
this
me.
up.
They're not
It's
allowed
been
in
2
my cell.
hours.
What?
It has been 2
We
hours.
need to wrap
It
this
has
up.
been
It's
2
been
hours.
2
Yeah.
Wow, how time works.
Whoa.
But this is all exciting.
Technology.
Yeah. It's like
I hope
magic.
you guys had fun listening to us rant about stuff.
Time is a
Did
social
you guys have
construct.
fun talking? Hopefully.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy, did I!
I
Because
mean,
I am
our
Connor, the android
plans for
sent
how
by
it would go
Cyberlife.
wasn't
Got him.
exactly 100% how it did, but hopefully next time we'll do better. And I'm sorry I didn't reply to all your comments all the time. I did read quite a few of them, but I didn't want to reply like over top everyone else while they're talking, and I didn't want to seem rude. But I did read a lot of your comments, so if you're wondering why I didn't reply, that
Getting
that
his
is
last
why.
one in, it wasn't even me.
What?
Alright.
Anyway,
Alright.
we're gonna be going now. Thank you guys so much for watching.